So KG, will mortgage rates go up in 2022? I want to know. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Hey there, this is KG and the Realtor with Fairfax Realtor in Greenbelt, where we help buyers to buy trading home and sellers to sell their houses. And we do this in the Maryland, DC, or Virginia region. So if you're looking to buy, sell, move, invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. So the question is, will mortgage rates go up in 2022? Right? So before we get to that, let me talk about what mortgage rates actually means when you are buying or refinancing a house. Mortgage rates is one of the factors that affect how much house you can buy, right? So the lower the mortgage rates, the more house you can buy, the lower you will pay for the life of that loan. So in the last year, we have been saying mortgage rates has been historically low. But sometimes when we say mortgage rate has been historically low, it may not make sense because we're not putting in context of historic data. That being said, before I discuss what the forecast is for next year, let's put the historically low in context, right? So I'm going down to the archive of mortgage rates. Down to the archive of mortgage rates that was recorded. So I'm going down to the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 to kind of compare what the rates are during those times and now what we're seeing. In 1972, mortgage rate was recorded as 7.44. 72 mortgage rate was recorded as 7.44. So remember, in the 1970s, you had to come and buy a house with 20% down. 30-year fixed rate is 7.44 average, which are 20% down. In 1980, it was recorded as 13.38. Double digit, 13%. That was the recorded mortgage rate. I mean, this is on top of the 20%. And the rate was 13 point something percent. And you wonder, did people buy houses then? Did they buy? Yes, people bought houses in the 80s, even with double digit rates. Yes, they bought houses. What about 1990? 1990, mortgage rate was recorded as 7.44%. So you know, people that bought houses in 1980, they are running and jumping for joy to go and refinance because the rate is practically half of what they got in the 80s. Yeah, so 1990 was recorded as 7.44. 2000 was recorded as 8.05. Yeah, in the 2000, which is not that far, mortgage was recorded as 8.05. Now, in 2021, mortgage rates as of today is about 3.05. So when we talk about historically low, that's what we're talking about. When you look at what was recorded in the 72, 80, 90, and 2000, and now what we're seeing right now, it is historically low. That being said, what is the forecast for 2022? So, experts, go to the expert. So, Fannie Mae, the big mortgage giant company, they buy mortgage security, right? Are predicting and forecasting that for the rest of 2021, mortgage rate is going to remain the same. Makes sense. We're almost at the end of the year. There's nothing that will make it just jump up. So it's going to remain the same, 3.05%. And they're saying for 2022, they're forecasting that mortgage rate is going to go up by 0.3. So it's going to be 3.3%. Now, this is average, right? This is the average mortgage rate is going to go up. That's Fannie Mae. Freddie Mac is also a big mortgage company, contemporary of Fannie Mae. They're also predicting and forecasting that for the rest of the year, mortgage rate is going to stay the same. Come 2022, they are forecasting that it's going to go up by 0.5, so 3.5. So between Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, 3.3, 3.5, they said mortgage rate is going to go up. There's a truth in that. So 3.3, 3.5 is going to go up by that. So what does that mean to you as a homeowner or as a buyer if you want to buy a house or if you want to refinance? So any increase in points actually means that you are going to pay more in the life of the loan. So a 0.5 increase in the mortgage rate, it means over the life of the loan you're going to pay more in interest rate. And it also means that your buying power will be reduced a little, not a lot, a little will be reduced a little. So that's what it means. Mortgage rates will go up come 2022 as per what the experts are saying, and it kind of makes sense. It cannot continue to go down, it will go up. So, but what should you do if you are a home buyer? Don't panic. Even at 3.5% is actually still a very low rate. So, if you have watched my previous video, you know I do not like to time the market. If you want to buy and you have the will to buy, you have the credit score, you have the money, you have the job, definitely make the move and buy. If you cannot buy because your financial situation does not warrant it now, don't panic. Like I said earlier, people bought houses in the 80s when the rate was 13%. So don't panic. Buy, but don't procrastinate as well. Do not time the market and do not procrastinate, right? If you're looking to refinance, honestly, you want to do it now. Don't wait. You won't need to refinance. You want to do it now so that you can get the best interest rate. That is what is going on in the mortgage rates industry. Is it going to go up or go down? It's going to go up. That's what Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are saying. So bottom line, make your move based on what your situation is. Alright, so if you're looking to buy, sell, move, invest in this low interest rate market or next year, contact us below. We'll take care of it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. Ciao.